What is going on, Brownie Bros, and welcome to our Pokemon Legends Arceus playthrough. This is a playthrough that is happening completely live on Twitch. It's going to be pretty unedited on YouTube, so I do apologize for that in advance. But if you want to make sure you're getting the full experience, go follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/BigTimeBrownie. The links will be in the description below. We have a lot of great things for viewers and subs over on Twitch coming up related to Pokemon Legends Arceus, giveaways, and stuff like that. So make sure you follow us on Twitch so you can catch the series completely live. I'm going to be uploading this onto YouTube as I edit. But like I said, if you want to catch it live, make sure you go on over to twitch.tv/BigTimeBrownie. Also, make sure you hit like and subscribe so you don't miss any of our future content for this game and also for our Draft League content and our other playthroughs. But without further ado, enjoy this playthrough. I'm having a blast playing it, and I hope you enjoy the journey with me. Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. It is well that thou art here. Okay, I don't know how I feel about that. I am which humans call Arceus. Now I wish to know thine appearance. Bro, Arceus, why are you talking like that? Why are you talking like you're in a Shakespeare play? 70%? Nice. What is thy name? Alright, I am gonna go with Nihal. I know, like, a lot of times on Twitch and YouTube I go with Brownie, but since this is my main profile, I'll go with Nihal, because that is my name. Nihal. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokemon. Even the old spelling of wondrous. Nihal. Seek out Pokemon. I missed it. I pressed A too quickly. But I do have my Pokemon mug to celebrate, which the green screen is screwing with, but... Oh wait, are we bringing Transporter back in time? Whoa! Coffee. I'm gonna be up late. Okay, so that makes the Arceus phone make more sense if we're going back in time. Graphics look pretty good. I know it's, you know, we're very early into this thing. Oh my god, my face. Okay, I've got to fix my green screen settings. Because the whites are definitely messing up. Is that? Nope, that makes it worse. That also makes it worse. Okay, okay, we're getting... Alright. I think that's decent. Wake up! Oh, do wake up, won't you? I really like the text in this game. Are you alive, my boy? I'm picking Rowlet. Can I? Oh my god. Okay, sorry. I know I'm like taking my sweet time here, but friend notifications. Online users off. Okay. I'm tired of seeing that. You gave me quite the shock. What is going on above Mount Cornet? You gave me quite the shock, falling from the sky like that, but thank goodness you sleep unharmed. Who are you? I'd like to ask you the same. I mean, you fell out of the sky, you understand? Come on now, who in the world does that? We did time travel! I must say, your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I don't know. Okay, you know what? Home is not connected yet. Look, I'm not gonna make this about the graphics, but I like the graphics. Obviously, the trees and the texturing's not that great, but I find it quite charming. I see you seem to be in a bit of a pickle. What I mean is it's not gonna bother me. The text I think looks great. Might I offer you some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? No, nowhere. So you don't know anyone here, and you don't even know where to spend the night. Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? I don't know what to do. I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. Crew! Foom! Plish-plash! Oh my, I'd completely forgotten. I had just caught up to these 3 runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. This is literally... Isn't this the beginning of Mystery Dungeon? It's almost as if they knew you'd appear here. Okay, wow, the green screen actually looks way better right now. But do you even know what a Pokemon is? Of course I do. My, that's a relief. Though you fell from the sky, it seems we have some common ground, eh? Yes, well, these 3 Pokemon belong to me. Mysterious creatures they are. Oh, and yes, what might your name be? Nihal. Oh, ho, so you're called Nihal. That name has quite the ring to it. Thank you. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. It means happy and content. I wish I lived up to that name more, but it is what it is. Oh, but I do apologize. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Laventon. I am something of a Pokemon professor. That is to say, I am a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. I just heard of Starly. Yes, Pokemon such as these 3 here. What? Let's, make myself a little smaller, too, maybe. Oh, Blastin' Brother, my darling Pokemon. Why must you run from me again? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you could help me round them up? I beg you. Is the game audio too low? Let me know. Let's go, mage. Move, dash. Oh man, this feels incredible. Okay, crouch. Okay, that doesn't have a door. Oh, it's our phone. Oh look, you're online. There's a glowing, beeping object over there. I thought I turned notifications off. True. You can hear the Pokemon. I was wondering how you had a phone in this game, but it makes sense. You found something that resembles a phone. It's probably your phone, but it's changed shape. You feel a strange power emanating from it. A message appeared on the screen. I bestow upon thee this Arc phone, and thy mission, seek out all Pokemon. So I wonder if we're bringing Pokemon into present time. Okay, free moving camera. Sahel will be happy with that. There's Laventon. We haven't seen any Pokemon. There's Jubilife Village. Dude, I think this game looks beautiful! Oh my god! Oh, I'm so happy! Alas, yet another miss. Aha, I'm glad you've come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see. I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit about these 3 first? Oh, I have Heavy Balls. Now that one is Rowlet. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using its sharp feathers. Oh, I love Rowlet. Crew, crew, crew! That one over there is Cyndaquil. The fire burning on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it is surprised or irate. Boom! Ooh. This Pokemon near the Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using its shell-like object on its belly. Fish splash! Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing, how to go about catching Pokemon. The Pokeball looks so great. Here you are, my boy, Pokeballs. Throw these at Pokemon to catch them. 50! A Pokeball, a mysterious ball that can be thrown at wild Pokemon in order to catch them. These balls can be crafted by hand if you gather the necessary materials. But that won't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now, I mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size. And that's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them at a Pokemon, and, why, the Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon. Okay, a little bit more lore. I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I have no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Oh, we get to catch all 3? Now, the proper technique is to take aim at the Pokemon and let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though, far be it from me to say so, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in this area. Okay, so hold down the ZR button to ready a Pokeball to take aim. Okay, so there's Cyndaquil. There's Oshawott. Okay, let's go after Rowlet. No, I'm going after Rowlet first. Whoa. Oh! Nice! This is amazing! Oh, wonderful! You've caught a Pokemon. It seems you're quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business, Nihal. Jolly useful skill to have around here. Only 2 of my darling runaways left now. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. Because I'm from the future, lad. Wait, where did Cyndaquil go? Dude, this feels incredible. I can hardly believe it, Nihal. Incredible. You know, many Pokemon fear to even approach Pokemon. Never mind. Many people fear to approach Pokemon. Never mind catch them. Bravo indeed. Big. So, I was watching Adri's review, like, briefly. I didn't want to spoil anything. He said it's 26 hours of core gameplay. Do you mean like map size? I think it'll be bigger, but it's 26 hours of core gameplay, like just story, but he spent like 80 hours or something playing through the game, so I don't know. Just one more to go. Let's wrap this up sharpish, shall we? Oh, popular. You know what? I don't know. I feel like this is kind of a weird release time, if I'm being honest. I hope so, though, because I think this is a huge moment for Pokemon. Yes, I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, old boy. Is that like a critical capture? This is, honestly, this is incredible. I am loving this. It just feels so fresh already. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived at the village. Teabag. I like the crouching. To help with our research. They won't yet listen to anyone. And as I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if they knew you'd come falling. But I must say, I was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. Where... Okay. Notifications. Okay. No, oh. None. Friend request notifications. Off. Alright. Hey, Ari, what's going on, man? Welcome. But I must say, Nihal, I was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. How's it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here? One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here and now. So we're literally... I mean, again, I haven't seen any spoilers about the story or any of the Pokemon that haven't been officially released. We literally... It seems like we are literally here to bring Pokemon and people together. Like, Arceus literally sent us here for that. That's kind of wild. Seek out all Pokemon. The object is an Arc Phone, you say? What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream. To complete this region's first record of its... Pokemon. No, I know, the Arc Phone, like I said, I was wondering beforehand how that even made sense, but it does make sense already, so that's nice. We in the field call such a catalog a Pokedex. Yes, a proper Pokedex is a wonderful work of research containing detailed records of all the Pokemon to be found in a region. But, in order to properly document Pokemon, one must, of course, catch them. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have only just been invented, and not many have mastered the skill of using them. Enter you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokemon. Thank you. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my boy? You've convinced me. Okay, will do. Then whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. We have a Pokedex to complete. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I guess I don't know anything. I don't know how lightly. He took it very lightly just now. Then we'll sort out your lodgings and find you some proper clothes and meal and all that. Follow me onward to Jubilife Village. Oh, it's dusk. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsman. This young man was one of great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing him into the village for a bit. That is kind of weird, though, Ari. I'll give you that. But I also just did fall from the sky, so, like... Is there not an option to do that? Jubilife Village. This way, if you please. Jubilife Village. It's come a long way thanks to the fine people of the Galaxy Expedition Team. The road we're on is known to the locals as Canala Avenue. Where'd you come from? That's quite the outfit right there. The village was built scarcely 2 years ago. Okay, I didn't get to read. And since we know so little of the local Pokemon, people hesitate to set foot outside the village. Now that impressive building up ahead is Galaxy Hall, headquarters for this entire outfit. Galarian wheezing. Oh, botheration, what? I'd almost forgotten. I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. Might I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? It's just past this bridge here. Then to the left, the Wallflower it's called. I do not like buildings without doors. Your Arc Phone is beeping. Somehow, it seems to show where you need to go to next. Okay. Use this button to view the map on your Arc Phone. You can consult the map for guidance. Interesting. Okay. I mean, it's a Sheikah slate, basically. So wait, where are my settings? Up on D-pad, okay. Game controls. Okay, Y is dodge. Nice. Settings. Text speed fast, that's fine. Camera sensitivity, I'm okay with that. HUD toggling. Choose whether the... Oh, yes. Pokemon cries, let's turn up. Adjust the ratio between the loudest and quietest sounds to make hearing easier. Huh. Okay, that's something that we will get to. Okay, I do like how you can toggle that. I can't dodge roll yet. Well now, aren't you awfully suspicious? The Wallflower is for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. I can't do voices, so it's just something to keep in mind. Who are you? I've never seen anyone dressed like you are. What if you were attacked by a Pokemon? You'd be mincemeat in those flimsy clothes. If the guard let you through, you must have ties with somebody in the village. Perhaps you've met Professor Laventon? He's a scholar from a faraway place. His Pokemon do get away from him at times, though. It makes me a bit worried about him. I suppose I'm hardly one to talk. I've had some trouble with Pokemon myself. I was hit by a Pokemon move called Thundershock not long ago and had to take to my bed. But the professor, well, I do wonder how long he'll last. Unfortunately, unfortunately, it's just as Akari says. I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. Professor! Akari. But everything will be quite alright now. Nihal, here, has agreed to help us with our Pokedex. Oh, what is that expression? Excuse me? You plan to appoint him to the Survey Corps? That side-eye she gave me. You can't just slap a badge on whoever you like without Captain Cylene's permission. I'll allow it. Captain Cylene? Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I'm the captain of the Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me Cylene. Professor Laventon has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped out of his control, and now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. You look to be 15 or so. Quite old enough to work for your keep. But we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any ideas of their skills or origins. You're 15 now? I guess it has been 2 years. That's crazy. Tomorrow we shall see if we can prove yourself worthy. Oh, a most reasonable decision, Captain. Oh, this is Laventon. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. Sophomore, damn. How are you enjoying high school? That's quite alright. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. I agree. Oh, Akari has the badge there. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation then, eh? Benny, old chum, the usual potato mochi, if you please, but make it for 3 today. Potato mochi? You're driving? Wow. It must be hard to drive at this time. You're in the Northeast, right? Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi never fails to please. Professor Laventon, where exactly did you meet our visitor here? Ah, well. You know of that great hole in the sky? The one people call the space-time rift? Oh, you live in Cali. Who was I thinking of? Okay, never mind. It's not hard to drive right now, then. Our new friend fell right out of it. You can't be serious. Oh, you're from Boston. Maybe that's what it was. I like her attitude. It's funny. Come now, I'm a scientist. My job is to observe and explain all phenomena. I concern myself only with the facts. Now, you already know there are many Pokemon here in the Hisui region. That there are, in the grass, in forests, by water, or wherever they like. Our job as the Survey Corps is to research them and find out what kind of creatures they are. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. It's all but impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess or what sort of wondrous things they can do. But that's where Nihal will come in. He successfully caught 3 Pokemon. Three of them in quick order, you understand. Nobody in the Galaxy Team is capable of feats such as that. This means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. 3? We have a hard time catching even one when wild Pokemon come after us. Ah, well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball well. Jesus, I can't read. Okay, you're right, Mage, but imagine there's like a wild bear or wolf, and you have to approach it really close and throw a little ball at it. and there's a chance that it breaks out and gets angry with you. I feel like that would be kind of scary. And it seems your new friend here is fearless enough to do just that. True. Does the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, you know. The slow progress on that Pokedex of yours clearly has her on edge. I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain's stress eating soon enough. Now have your fill, Mihal, and think. If you make it into the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides for all its members' needs, even if said member fell out of the sky. Okay, so it looks like time is like Breath of the Wild, which I like. It's not like real life time. That was quite delicious indeed. Yes, the food was lovely, but more importantly, you do remember that Mihal has a trial to pass to join the Survey Corps, don't you? Not to worry, I have complete confidence in Mihal's skills. Let's hope it is not misplaced. Mihal, was it? For tonight at least, we will provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters there. I don't think so. Maybe, though. It doesn't really work in Zelda. But if you fail to pass the trial we put to you tomorrow, you must move on. You will be expelled from the village to meet your fate and perhaps your death in the wilds. Let's go! Send me out into the wilds. We're 30 minutes into the stream. Captain Silene's somewhat like Hisui, in that they're both quite harsh. Now, she simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turned in for the night, eh? It's a good thing one can't fall out of the futons we sleep in here. I imagine our new friend has had enough falling for one day. And with that, I bid you both a good night. Yes, good night. A rift in the sky? People falling from it? The world is full of mysteries. That it is, Akari. That it is. Can I... Alright, let's head to our sleeping quarters. Okay, so this is our... Is this gonna be our house? Ooh, that loading symbol. This is our house. Nice. Oh, we got tomatoes and garlic. We got some shoes. Okay. A nice fire in the sunken hearth can help open up and can help keep the entire room heated. Things seem investigatable. Survey tips contain all sorts of useful... Okay. Alright. Handy tips for team members. Don't wish your toils to be forgotten. Diligent record keeping will save you from such fate. There's also an autosave function. Okay. Okay. Let's rest. Rest until tomorrow morning? Oh, there's some clothes up there. Oh, cutscene? Whoa. What was that? The next day. Good morning, Mihal. Are you up? Quite some lightning last night, wasn't it? Today's the day of your trials, so let's give it our all. Can we put on these clothes? Yeah. Our 5 principles: behave with courtesy to others. Superiors are owed your respect. Like and dislikes are a luxury ill afforded. Those who are weaker must be helped. Difficulties must be faced head on. Okay. It's a full-length mirror. What? Okay, I guess. Okay, those are the 5 principles. What? Okay, whatever. What is this? So it looks like the investigate will guide you kind of towards what it wants you to do. What lovely weather we got. I hope you had a nice sleep, even if this land is strange and new to you. let's get to headquarters. Captain Silene is waiting. So I slept in these clothes, and... I'm just gonna, you know... go straight to Silene. Sorry, I'm just checking something on Twitch here. Okay. Musty clothes, yeah. The Survey Corps offices are here on the first floor. Don't give up! Keep those eyes open! Okay, I don't know what are... The wild Pokemon, they were everywhere, attacking from all sides. I sent out my partner Pokemon, but against a whole pack, outnumbered. This is what happens when you go so far afield. But the Medical Corps will put you to your rights. That man's with the Security Corps, and even with his own partner, he took a beating from wild Pokemon. Without a partner Pokemon of your own, you might find this trial particularly trying. Captain Silene, Nihal is here. Ooh, an Abra. You may enter. What's wrong with Mrs. Cyrus? Let us get straight to it. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition Team, prove yourself capable by going out into the Obsidian Fieldlands and catching 3 different species of Pokemon. Bidoof, Starly, and Shanks. Well, that's boring. Catching 3 Pokemon from the start? No one in the Galaxy Team has ever managed that. Did the stranger not catch 3 different Pokemon only yesterday? My trial should be simple enough for him, if the professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. The Galaxy Team does not have the means to provide for those who only take without giving. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you'll be an asset to our cause. I will lend you one of our survey satchels to carry whatever you may need in the field. I don't know, maybe it's your brightness? That satchel doesn't exactly match your mode of dress. Akari, I'll expect you to step in if anything goes awry. Sweet. Okay, so we have a missions thing. Put it, Nihal. Come with me a moment. Okay, there's Hisui. Now then, a jolly good morning to everyone. Is something the matter? Is something the matter, Professor Laventon? In order to complete our Pokedex and, well, simply surviving this unforgiving land, Nihal absolutely must pass this trial. And as a professor of Pokemon, I've got just the ticket to help accomplish that. Let's go! Crew. Boom. Plish Plash. Predicted. Go on, Nihal. Pick the Pokemon that strikes your fancy. With a partner of your own, you'll be able to fight off wild Pokemon outside the village. These little darlings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see they're rather curious about you. Well, my boy, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own? Rowlet! Crew! Yes! Oh, do we get all of them? Eventually? This is awesome. And with that, one of the Pokemon you caught at Prelude Beach for me will now be yours to keep. Good show. I've tucked Rowlet back inside his Pokeball for you, so take it. It's yours. This is incredible. The Pokeballs are incredible! A word of advice, my boy. Pay close attention to which Pokeballs are empty and which ones contain a Pokemon when you're out in the field. They look as if they're cheering on their friend Rowlet. Oh, that's Akari. Whoops. Or perhaps they're just jealous that it gets to help you with your trial. That could well be. They did go dashing from the village when Nihal fell out of the sky after all. Well, not to worry, you two. I'll have you assist with me with my research for now. By the by, what species has Captain Silene charged you with catching? Well, that's smashing. All 3 of those species can be found in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Let me give you some Pokeballs to use during your trial, then. Okay, so what, we have 60-some Pokeballs? These Pokeballs may be handcrafted, but they work as a treat, as you've already seen. You'll have this trial clear in no time. I guess you're finally ready. You'll have to leave the village for your trial. Turn left after you exit the headquarters, and then for the gate. And then head for the gate. Can I change? Can I get a change of clothes? Okay. So that's gonna be the end of the first episode of the series on YouTube. So if you are watching on this YouTube, make sure you hit like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of the series going forward. And remember, a video from Big Time keeps life sublime. Until next time, bye guys.